Alright, so let's try to fix this raggedy 4x4 wig. Let's go. Alright, so I just wanted to lighten the hair first. I'm using some 30 developer as well as the blonder bleach. Everything will be listed down in the description below. Pouring a little bit of water mixed with the developer, and we're going to saturate this wig. We're going to give it a bleach bath just to lighten it a bit. So right here, I'm learning everything from the master class from Arrogant Tay, so I'm going to try my best. So I'm just parting the baby hairs out before I pluck it right now. So he said to, you know, give it a line before the front, so we're just going to do that. I'm wetting it so it can just stay flat, and that way I can just pluck it out. This wig so many times, so I'm not trying to pluck too much because I know I did it before, and as well as I don't want to overdo it on the lace and make it look bold. So I just want to pluck the temples more, like he said. Like I said, it's a 4x4, so it's going to be a little difficult for me to do it, but I'm going to try my best. I go trying to pluck the heck out of them temples, okay? So now we're using an electric hot comb. This thing gets really hot, so be careful. We're just gonna bring all of that hair flat to the back so I can tint the lace next. And to be honest with y'all, this is literally like tanning spray, so I had to do what I had to do, okay? And now I'm just using my concealer to just blend it in as well. Yes, so we're gonna do under the lace and a little bit on top of the lace. Not too much in here, we don't want to get that dirty. So now I'm using a little bit of Got To Be glue on my edges. Listen, I don't braid, okay? I don't do those, and we're just gonna have to make it work. So we're gonna just try to get all our edges back. At least that won't, you know, be bald. And I'm just brushing it back now with the Got To Be glued. I don't want to use too much so it won't get all clumpy under the scalp. Now I'm just using the hot and cold setting and putting my little cap on, I guess. I don't know. And I was having problems with this glue. This is the Ghost Bond. I'm just putting it all over, just one layer, from the ears to the temples, forehead, all of that. It was not trying to come out. It was just giving me the hardest time. Okay, so you're going to see me using the blow dryer throughout this whole video. So just know that I'm using a hot and then the cold setting back and forth. And we're drying. This literally took like forever to dry. It was pissing me off. You can see it all on my face. I'm just like, this better come out perfect. So now I'm just blending out this bold scalp, y'all. So I'm just putting the same concealer on my hand and just blending it out. I'm going to put it on top of the dry glue so we can make her look bold, okay? So make sure you have some sharp scissors. Just be very careful not to cut yourself. These things are too sharp. So I'm just cutting along the edge of the dried glue so I can look like I have a baldy. In here, I'm just going to cut off the combs off the wig so that way it won't irritate me. And we're using the Ghost Bond so we can pull that muffin cap back blue, all right? And then we're going to get all of that in so we can glue her down. So I'm just doing the same process on top of the dry glue. I'm just going to add another layer of the Ghost Bond. Every time I'm blow dry, I'm gonna just think about Katy Perry, when you're hot and you're cold, and it's yes and you know, whatever she said. That's what I'm gonna be thinking about. That's what we doing. So we're just taking the comb so we can lay her flat down and try not to get none of the glue in the hair, just, you know, just to let the lace melt down. Improvising, y'all. I'm using a headband. Let's just melt her with a headband for now. Okay, so I'm just straightening her out because I know I'm going to be wearing her for a little bit longer. So I'll probably just do a straight style now, and then I'll probably do like a wild curls in a couple of in probably like a week or two. So she's flat. Okay, now it's time to make our part. I put a little bit of mousse on there so we can just precisely get that line down the middle. Let's get that part right, okay? And then we're gonna do a lot of blow drying. Just make sure she stays in the right place, and a lot of hot combing as well. We want to play around with that back and forth a lot. And this is just some regular hairspray on my edge brush, and we're just gonna lay her down, and we're gonna go back in with the hot comb. Now we gonna zigzag them edges out, baby. She ain't regular. We gonna zigzag her out. I'm honestly not the best at edges, but we're gonna try our best. So I'm just hot combing her out, and then you're gonna see me play around with it a lot, and then I'm gonna use a razor to cut her down. I try to cut it down in the middle first, just so I won't make too much of a mistake. So I'll see how that looks, and I'll flatten her out with the flat iron. And if it's too long or too short, I'll try to fix it up. This is definitely way too long, by the way. She got bangs. And here I go plucking her because I noticed that I put too much out for my liking. I don't want to give her too much of a laid swoop-de-doop. I like her a little bit messy, just like my real edges. So, and I'm just going in again with the edge brush and the hairspray, trying to fix her up. We trying to hold her down, so we're gonna put some more hairspray, get our edge brush, lay her back down, and we're gonna go in again with the hot comb. I told y'all we're gonna be using this a lot, so let's fix that up a bit. So yeah, this is the finished product. I also did my eyebrows too. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial. But yeah, I think she came out really lovely. I love it.